Hey guys, today I have my Hatsan Neutron Star, Hatsan, however you want to say it. Neutron Star, 25 caliber. It's got the Hawk scope on it, and I have my Diana Skyhawk in 25 caliber, and she also has a Hawk scope on it. This video is not a comparison of the two, and actually it really has nothing to do with the shootout between the two. It's about a question that I get asked quite often. So I'm gonna try and get this phone on the bipod so I can go have a seat. All right. So this is about a question I get asked quite often, especially about this gun. Seems to intrigue a lot of people. But no matter which gun it is, and this is mainly for the new guys, some of you older guys who've been in it may not know, but I doubt that's true. But people ask me, hey, what pellet does it shoot? What slug does it like? Any gun that I'm shooting. But for some reason, this gun, quite a bit, people want to know, what does it like? Can't tell you. I bring this gun out to really demonstrate my reason for that answer. And when people ask me, well, does it like slugs or this pellet, I really can't tell you. And when we say something like, you may not have a bad gun, you may just not know what pellet your gun likes. I don't do the videos where I'm usually comparing a bunch of pellets. A lot of times I'll come on here and I will say, hey, these are what I've narrowed it down to. A lot of you guys, new guys, don't really know what I mean by that. So I'm going to shoot at 25 yards because that's what I zero at. And I picked the Diana just because I noticed in my book that she is very pellet finicky. I didn't bring out all the pellets that I shot, but I'm going to show you how your gun can love a pellet and dislike others. And if you're not familiar with it and you don't try different pellets in your gun, you will say, oh, the gun shoots terrible. You only shot one pellet. So you say the gun shoots terrible, it's a horrible gun, I wouldn't recommend it. When that may not be the case, okay? You have to try multiple different brands most of the time. Sometimes you can pick up a pellet and it just shoots great. Sometimes you have a barrel that likes just about anything you feed it. And sometimes you have this. I have a pellet that she loves, but she didn't like a lot of them. The reason I have this gun out is because people ask me all the time about slugs. I have one slug. I have the H&N Grizzly. This is, I think, a 31 grain slug. It's the only slug I have. The rest of my stuff is pellets. Now, I have heavier pellets than that slug, but people are really into slugs lately. So what I'm gonna do is for the people who specifically talk about this gun and they want to know, well, I know you only have the H&N Grizzly, well, what's it do? I'm going to show you what it does with the H&N Grizzly. I may shoot a pellet just so you can compare it, but really it's for I don't know how many questions I get about this gun. I am going to let you see how it shoots the slugs and maybe a pellet. I think you've seen the pellets, but anyway. This gun is just so you guys understand what we mean by when we say it may not be the gun it may be the pellet. It may not be you, it may be the pellet. So 25 yards, both guns. I'm going to do 4 pellets with this one, and then we'll move over to this one. I'm going to do 3 shots with each to get a group. So it's going to be 12 shots with this one, and at the most 6 shots with this one. But we're going to do 25 yards, and remember, this is not accuracy. I'm not shooting for the bullseye. I'm shooting to show you how the different pellets, different pellet and a slug, how they differ coming out of the same gun. So you understand when we say it may not be the pellet, it may not be the gun, it may not be you. It could just be that your barrel doesn't like the pellet that you're shooting. So with that being said, I'm going to take the camera downfield 25 yards. I'm going to hang a target, and well, before I do that, I'm going to show you what we're shooting. We're shooting H&N Grizzly 31 grain, and it really doesn't even matter. I just want you to know that these are different pellets, different slugs, so that you understand that it shoots something better than something else, okay? This is the New Boy Senior, and this one also is 31 grain. The JSB King Heavy, and this is the MK2, and this one is 33.95 grains. This one I won't be using. This is a 22 caliber. It was in the wrong spot. So I'm going to run in the house, get another pellet, and then I'm going to move you guys out to 25 yards and just show you, okay? Sorry, got to fiddle with it a little bit. Alright guys, I went and got some JSB Hades. These are 26.54 grain. So that gives us 4 different pellets. Well, 3 pellets and a slug. So let me take you downfield. Alright guys, I got the target down here, and I tried to label it. I don't know how well you can see it. I can see it pretty good, but just so you know, Hades, King Heavy, New Boy, and Grizzly. So I'm actually going to pause you first because I didn't load a magazine, but I may not do that between each one. Walk down here, because I think pretty much between the time it takes me to walk down here and load 3 pellets, yeah, that'll just end up being null. So just a second. Alright guys, I'm just going to use the single shot tray on the Skyhawk, on the Diana. We're going to do those 4 different pellets, 3 shots each, and then I'll come down here and pause it while I switch guns out. Okay, so I'm going to head back up here and bring the lead down range. Alright guys, I know I said I was going to go up there and bring down the lead, but I came down here to tell you that I am shooting at that top dot. It was the King Heavies, and that's where they were landing. Now I continue to shoot at that dot because again I'm trying to show you grouping. So they are near the new boys. So this is the new boys, that's the King Heavy, and that's what I was shooting at when I got this group. I'm hoping that at least it's starting to show you, because even the group and how they shoot, you're going to see them move around. So anyway, I'm going to go back up, load the next pellet, and we'll get back on it. Alright guys, so let me tell you what happened. The Grizzly was shooting so low, it wasn't even hitting on the paper. The new boy looks like it was shooting over here to the edge, and maybe 1, 2, and maybe a miss. But those pellets right there, looks like they did touch. So yeah, it looks like they did touch. I don't know really what the grouping was. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do 3 more shots with the grizzly and the new boy. So I'm gonna aim the grizzly up here at top, and then I'm just gonna aim the new boy at this, and let's see what happens. Okay? Oh, and by the way, that was the Hades. Alright guys, back again because that shot so horrible. Aiming at this was the Grizzlies, but that shows you how they were shooting. Extremely low, shooting to the right, and you could just see that. That's a inch and a half, 2 inches. That technically would have been one hole with the JSB. So now I'm gonna go back, and I'm going to shoot the new boys at this, and let's see what the new boys do. Alright guys, there you have it. The new boy shot. Small little group here, probably about 3/4 of an inch. But again, they shot to the right, low. Not as low as the King Heavies, but low. But again, different pellets, slugs, they shoot so different, because if you look at this, shooting to the right, 3 pellets shot to the right. But look at the Hades. You know, that pellet, even though it hit the bottom of the bullseye, there's 3 pellets in the same hole. And they were just about dead on, slightly to the right, but I mean, nobody would trade that for anything. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch guns for you. I'm going to go up here and we're going to go ahead and shoot 3 shots of the Grizzly out of the Hatsan Neutron Star. Okay guys, I have the Neutron Star loaded up with 3 Grizzlies and 3 King Heavies. So what I'm going to do is I am going to aim at the top with the Grizzlies. So I know it says King Heavy, but I'm going to aim at the top with the Grizzlies. I'm going to aim at the center with the King Heavies. Grizzly, King Heavy. So I'm just going to go up there, bring 3 shots down. We'll talk, 6 shots down. We'll talk about it after we do it. Alright guys, not quite what I was expecting. And again, we are 25 yards. So I'm hoping that I still made my point about pellets. Please try different pellets. I'm gonna set this stand back up. We'll talk for a minute, and I really hope that this video has helped you guys out. Alright guys, I hope that this has really showed you what I was talking about. Shot way better than I thought she was gonna shoot with the Grizzlies. There's no way you could be upset about that with a slug at all. But then again, with the King Heavy MK2, you can't be upset about that either. But today was not about accuracy as much as grouping. So even though I was aiming at the targets, I wanted to show you how different pellets group. So we seen with different guns, it's totally different. For example, King Heavy with the Hatsan. King Heavy shooting at this with the Dyna Skyhawk. I mean, it wasn't a horrible group, but it was way over here, and still the Hatsan had a better group. All right. The H&E Grizzly with the Hatsan. The H&E Grizzly with the Diana. Now, you're gonna say, well, what about price of the guns? What about the quality? The guns are dang near the same price. This gun retails, I think, somewhere between $830 and $890. That gun retails around $800, maybe to $830 retail. You can find better deals on both of them, but retail. So, I mean, they're right there. They're in the same class. And if I had another exact setup of this one or that one, there's no guarantee that they would shoot alike. Might not like the same pellets. One might shoot better than the other as far as grouping goes. But I really do hope, man, that this understands. Now, I don't do this, and I should. Sorry about that. Evidently, I should do this more often and show you the pellets instead of coming out and saying I've narrowed it down so that you could kind of get an understanding of what's going on. You know, why did I narrow it down to the new boys, and why did I narrow it down to the Grizzlies, or why did I rule these out? That happens for every gun, and you shoot it until you find a pellet that shoots what makes you happy. Now, although I didn't start this video off this way, I am going to say this. Guys, this is my opinion. I think in this case, I proved my opinion. Still, this is my opinion. You guys may have different circumstances. You may have different results. We have different guns. Even if you have the same gun, remember, it's not about the make and model. You can have this gun that shoots or outshoots a $3,000 gun, and then you can have a $300 gun that outshoots this gun. It could be because of the pellet, could be because of your barrel, it could be anything. But before you get disheartened with your gun, try to use different pellets. And man, I know it's expensive, believe me, I know, because I've ran out of quite a few different pellets that my guns like. And I have at least 2 guns, maybe 3, that actually like the Hades. And I'm about out of Hades, I mean, really. So that's all I got left, that right there. So, you know, $20, I was just looking, even with buy one, get one free, ordering 18s, you're over $100, dude. Well over, if you're spending $20 a 10. I just wanted to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And I hope that I'm making sense, because I keep getting the same question, or a lot of the same question, this way or that way. So I hope I really answered it. And for you guys who wondered how this gun would shoot the slug, the only slug I had was the Grizzly, and it shot it excellent. Actually, better than I remember it shooting. And that could be me. Maybe I'm getting better as I shoot it. But again, I hope I've explained it a little better. I hope I have explained why I say I can't tell you what to use in your gun, or why whatever I tell you may not apply to you. Now, if I had 3 of these, and I could show you all 3 of them shooting the same pellets, it would be even more understandable. But I hope with the 2 25s and showing you how one was all over the place and one shot pretty good, that you do kind of get a understanding of what happens, how it happens, or why, why I say what I say and why other people say what they say. So again, guys, my opinion, just like whatever anybody else tells you, is their opinion. Take what I've shown you, use it the best that you can. And until the next time, guys, stay safe, shoot straight.